Hey guys, it's BSpell81 again, and here is the last of my room tours in my room, although I think I may also give you a quick tour of my 80s and 90s toys, which are actually now out in my dining room. So, these are my shelves. I love these shelves. I'm totally a symmetrical person, so the whole big shelf, small shelf, big shelf thing is really exciting to me in a way that's kind of silly, but, you know, it's all good. So we're going to start over here. We have my Build-A-Bear Fluttershy and a few of my little spare Fluttershys. I have a lot of Fluttershy stuff because she's my very favorite. I originally was going to put my Build-A-Bear Fluttershy on my bed, but I just found that she didn't really go with my more, there's my hand, my more realistic bears and things over there. So I ended up putting her, sorry to make you seasick, I ended up putting her over here. So it works out well because she's with my My Little Pony shelf. So this shelf, ooh, that's really bright. This shelf has my G4 My Little Pony collection. I'll just move in a little closer here. We've got some folders and some comic books. I have to say, I'm not as impressed with the comic books. I know some people really enjoy them, and they're okay, but I kind of prefer the show, I think, to the comics. Some of them, I don't know, I didn't care for them as much. I've got notebooks that are really hard to get out, so those are some school notebooks. This is the Elements of Harmony Complete Guide to My Little Pony, which has some really fun behind-the-scenes stuff. I've got Equestria Girls on DVD and Season 1. Eventually I hope to get all the seasons on DVD, but little by little. These are the My Little Pony Fashions or Smash, I can't even remember what they're called, but they're the little, they come in little blind bags and they're little squishy ponies. So right now I have Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity. That's not going to work. I'm going to come over this way and put my lamp on the other side so that I can videotape without being in my own light. This lamp is a pain, but it's the best way to see everything. I've got my little plastic ponies here that are all plastic. Applejack, Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, and a little Ditsy Doo. My Equestria Girls, Fluttershy and Twilight dolls, and this is the Twilight that came with the Equestria Girls Twilight. My Little Pony cup, my Dr. Hooves Funko Pop, that's hard to see in there. Fashion Style Fluttershy, Cheerily, Dr. Hooves sticker, and the Princess Celestia lip stuff and fingernail polish. I've got the main 6 here. I've got Rarity, ooh, where's my finger? There we go. Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Spike, Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, and Applejack with her hat that is not the right color, but at least it's a hat, and Winona, which I found at Goodwill. 4 little mini pins. One of them has, ooh, that's really not focusing. Sorry guys, my camera is really picky about what it focuses on. We've got a pin of the main 6, Fluttershy, Princess Celestia, and the Cutie Mark Crusaders. In the back here I've got Shining Armor and Princess Cadence, Celestia, Luna, Ditsy Doo, hello, I almost said Trixie Lulumoon, Lyra Heartstrings, there we go. Minty, I think it's Twinkle Shine and Daisy Dreams, but I always forget their names. And then we have my Fluttershy bridal friends in her box still. Some pencils and a McDonald's Twilight. And some cups, and an Applejack dog tag necklace. So it's just a fun, bright shelf. I love my My Little Pony shelf because it's just so pretty and it has so many fun colors, and it just brings back childhood memories, even though these aren't the ponies I grew up with. Okay, so next shelf up, we have books. I have more books down here. These are more of my fun books that I read. I love collecting fairy tale stories, so these are my fairy tale and some Princess Bride, Scarlet Pimpernel, Phantom of the Opera, Wizard of Oz type things. And up here I've got some of my marriage books and devotional type Christian themed books, and Narnia and Lord of the Rings. Over here I have my Mermalade Zelfs. I've got my Mermalade Super Zelf, my Mermalade Medium Zelf, and then the glow-in-the-dark and glittery little Zelfs of Mermalade. I would love to find the pearlized and the standard little Zelfs, and then I'd have all the Mermalades. It is. Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and move up now to the top. The top shelf is pretty crazy. It's the rest of my Beauty and the Beast collection that didn't fit in the curio or anywhere else. What's that? Ooh, I should go slower, sorry. That's a quick overview. We've got a plastic Belle Bank, a Belle Disney Store doll with a little horse, a musical Princess Belle from Mattel. It's a little small one that looks a lot like the Barbie. Here are Ben and Paige. Anyone who reads Belle's bulletins will recognize them and see that yes, they're still very happy together. My musical Princess Beast Prince doll, still in the package. My really cute metal Beauty and the Beast lunchbox that my aunt got me for my birthday from Hot Topic. And my Singing Belle doll. This is the only Singing Belle doll I have. Her hair is curly enough that having her secondhand, it's really hard to get her hair nice. So unless I find, this is the 2012 version, so unless I find 2010 and 2011 brand new somewhere for a good price, I probably won't add them because it's just really hard to keep their hair nice. This is another older Disney Store doll. This is before they changed over to the newer face molds. So you can see, sorry I'm so shaky. You can see she has the older face. This one was really cute because it comes with a little traveling trunk and a parasol. I still have to review this one on Blogger. This is my Beast mug, Beast figurine, Magical Minnie's necklace. Those didn't last very long, but those were from Mattel. Disney Parks Belle. This is my Belle head Polly Pocket thing. Another Magical Minnie's. The Signature Collection Belle and Beast dolls in their box, both from Mattel. I have some Belle colored pencils, and this is my newest Goodwill find. It's a vintage Beauty and the Beast bubble bath that's still sealed. But it's got the old, I still can remember when the Beauty and the Beast stuff had these really cool old tags with the silver mirror motif. So that was a really fun thing, and it was like 99 cents. So that was a fun little thing to find. Oh, sorry my arms are so shaky. It's hard to hold up the camera that high and keep it nice and even. Here are a few more of my books that I enjoy. Most of these are my Christian fiction books, and then some more parenting and marriage books here. The first little square shelf under the Beauty and the Beast stuff has my G3 My Little Ponies. Honestly, I cannot remember, I think, any of these names. I knew all the names at one point, but I keep having to look them up. And then I have Buttershy and Pegasus Zelfs. If you move them, you can see I also have these little metal My Little Pony tins. And inside of each one is a mini My Little Pony. That's not focusing. Sorry, guys. Put it back there and maybe it'll be a little easier to see. Those were also Goodwill finds. And then the next one down has my blind bag size My Little Ponies. I do have my McDonald's Celestia here just because she fits with that scale pretty much. But I'll take her down for a minute and you can just see. With the blind, sorry, these are not focusing. With the blind bag size ponies, I've tried to pretty much focus on the characters that are in the show, not so much the extra ones. So, you know, I've got the main six and the Cake Family and Shining Armor and Princess Cadence and Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara and Twist and Cheerilee, Lyra Heartstrings, Octavia Melody, and just so you'll see a lot of the characters that actually come into play because I love how accurate they look in this size. I do have 3 at the top there that are not canon characters, although noteworthy, the blue one does sometimes come into play. So it's just been really fun collecting these, and they're so small and don't take up much space and have so many of the characters that I love. Then down here, I'll move my candle out of the way. Down here I've got my Strawberry Shortcake collection from Hasbro. These are not vintage Strawberry Shortcake. These are the ones that have been around for a few years now. I have all of the 6 main characters in the mini dolls with hair and the mini dolls with plastic hair. I'm missing Raspberry Tort in the bigger size. And that is because there were basically, I think, 3 Raspberry Tort dolls made out of all the Hasbro dolls in that size. And so they are super hard to find and really super expensive. Like $50 easy on eBay, if not more. And again, kind of like Cotton Hop along with the Lala Loopsies, I just can't see spending that much. So if I ever find one like at Goodwill, which would be awesome, then I'll add her to my collection. But one of the reasons I really wanted to have the Hasbro ones is I love their faces. I love what they did with the character designs. And I recently found out that Hasbro is no longer going to be making these. Starting in the fall, there will be new Strawberry Shortcake releases, but they will be made by the Bridge Direct, which is the same company who does the Hobbit toys. And if you go to my Pinterest board, you'll see my Toy Fair board for 2014, and there are some pictures in that board of the new ones. And while they're cute, I do definitely prefer these ones to the new Bridge Direct ones. Now, it's possible they'll be slightly different because those may be prototypes, but I definitely wanted to have the Hasbro ones. So now we're going to come over here, and we've got more books. These are my more classic, like Louisa May Alcott and Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and a lot of little Zelfs. These are some of the new ones. These ones over here are my mom's that she's letting me borrow so I can do a blog review. I kind of need to find a new home for my Zelfs because they're kind of overflowing, but we'll figure that out, right? Ooh, and I'm going to run out of video. Okay, so real quick, let's move this right along. This is my BFC ink shelf, and also I have some of my smaller dolls here. So I've got BFC ink Noelle, Gianna, Yuko, and Callista. These dolls are super expensive now and really hard to find, so I'm really glad I have these ones. This is my Lika-chan doll. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. And Jenny and Timote, which are both from Japan. They were actually brought over to me from Japan by my Japanese exchange students when I was a child. And then my little Lottie, Snow Queen Lottie doll. And then just real quick before we run out of video, here is Belle and Robbie's house. As you can see, Belle and Robbie and their girls are still doing fine. Eugene and Rapunzel and their kids. So any of you who read Belle's Bulletins will know what that's all about. And then just really quick, I've got my Kawaii Crush still in package, and my still in package Mermalade, standard and Masquerade